entrepreneurs, welcome to my channel. Have you been considering to start your own business for a while, but not quite sure whether you're cut out for it? And you're looking for signs that entrepreneurship is the right pathway for you forward? You've come to the right place. My name is Ting Ting. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I have started my first business when I was 16. 10 years ago, I started a successful B2B media business, which is now run by an amazing team of managers. So I'm spending 5 to 8 hour working week, and the rest of the time I spend traveling around the world as well as mentor startup founders. I started this channel to share my own experiences in entrepreneurship, leadership, and hope I can help someone like you. Here are the 9 signs that you are an entrepreneur. Number 1, you have an insatiable curiosity. Were you that kid when you're growing up, you always try to find out how things worked, how the world works, why people do what they do, how is that problem not solved, what's the solution for it? I remember I had a nickname called YY because I always ask questions in terms of how things works. Because essentially, at the end of the day, any business is just a solution towards a problem. So if you're always trying to find out how to solve a problem and how things work, you'll have the first signs of being an entrepreneur. Sign number 2, you have a thirst for freedom of choice. Are you the type of person that is always want to choose who you spend time with, what you're working on, how you're going to lead your life, where you're going to live? And if you have a boss who simply tell you, just do what I say, this is the right way, although your heart tells you, no, I don't think so, and that really kills you a bit inside, you're most likely that person, an entrepreneur. Sign number 3, you always try to challenge the norm and not waiting to settle. Are you a bit rebellious as a child that when your parents tell you, just get a job in this field and you're settled for life, you're like, nah, that's not so exciting. And you want to do something else. And when people tell you, this is just how things are, this is the best you've got, you always be looking at things and say, nah, I think there can always be an improvement and I'm trying to figure out how. The number 1 thing that makes any business succeed is innovation. And innovation is never an evolution overnight, but minor improvement of small things over a period of time. So if you are always looking to challenge the norm, not willing to settle for what it is right now, the status quo, you have that innovator in you, which could make you an entrepreneur. Number 4, you are drawn to risk-taking. Many people will say, oh, well, you're pretty a risk taker. You're not scared of taking risks. If you're a true entrepreneur, you might actually want to take risks because you want the adrenaline high, because you believe in big risk, big return. And put it this way, it is not going to be a safe path to start your own business because 90% of business fail within the first year. But if you have a high tolerance for risk-taking, you have another ingredient to be an entrepreneur. Sign number 5, you aspire an exciting lifestyle. It might be your dream to go motorcycle all the way from Singapore to London through many, many countries. It might be your dream to sail around the world or summit Everest. If you thirst for adventure and you want your life to be exciting, you have a drive to make that happen. And to make that happen, you will need money as well as the time. And what is the better career path that could provide you that than being an entrepreneur? So if you want an exciting, abnormal lifestyle, you have a drive to be an entrepreneur. 6, you prioritize learning over failing and comfort. Very few people succeed on their first try at entrepreneurship. Many fail many times before they are able to have a lucky break. If you're someone who look at every setback as an opportunity to grow and become stronger, you have another excellent ingredient to be an entrepreneur. Sign number 7. You have an unwavering mental discipline and tenacity. Entrepreneurship is hard. I still remember the first 1 to 3 years. Things get really hard to the point that I almost want to give up. But I didn't, because I don't want to regret of not trying that extra step, finding that extra person, just change things up a little, put in a bit of extra effort, literally try everything I can, because I don't want to regret, because I want things to succeed, because I believe that it can. And as a result, we push through those difficult times, and the rainbow is at the end of the day. You need that mental toughness to go through the hardship of entrepreneurship. Do you have it? Number 8, you are good with numbers and money. Face it, even you have the best accountant in the world, the best product in the world, the best sales and marketing team in the world, if you don't do your math, you might price it too low, below the cost value, and in the end of the day, you're doing a lot of sales, but you're making no profit, and the business will not be sustainable. But if you're good at money, you're good at math, this is a good sign, very good sign. Lastly, and the most important sign of it all, you believe in yourself unquestionably. You may have made a mistake, but you believe you can fix it, and you do. You may have an area you need to improve on. You believe you can grow out of it, you can work on it, and you do. You may have a skill you need to pick up. You believe you can learn, and you will. When you have that internal peace that you believe in yourself fully, you know anything you want to achieve, as long as you put your mind to it, you put in the hard work, give it time, you will get it down. If there is a will, there is a way. When you have that unquestionable belief in yourself, when things get tough, you are the grounding stone for your team, for your company. And if you are able to do that, you can achieve success in every area of your life. To summarize, the 9 signs you are an entrepreneur: you have an insatiable curiosity to solve problems, you have a thirst for freedom choice, you challenge the norm, you're not willing to settle, you're drawn to risk-taking, you aspire an exciting lifestyle, and you prioritize learning over failing, you have an unwavering mental discipline and tenacity, and you're good with numbers and money. The most important, you believe in yourself unquestionably. If you have all the 9 signs above, or majority of it, what are you waiting for? Screw it and let's do it. The distance between your dream and reality is just action. I'm sure if you put your mind to it, if you work hard, if you have an awesome business plan, you will succeed as a successful entrepreneur. I hope you enjoyed today's video and learned something. My name is Ting Ting. If you love more of videos on entrepreneurship and tips on how to do a startup, subscribe to my channel below, and I hope to see you next time. Have a lovely day. Bye.